the investigating committee has a central part to play and closes about half of the concerns that are referred to them. They don't make any findings of fact. They make decisions based upon the material, the bundle, or the case papers that are placed before them. And it's a paper-based exercise. They don't hear evidence, they don't hear witnesses. And as a consequence of that, they can't resolve conflicts in the evidence or in the version of events put to them. The complainant, the individual, may say something that is in direct contrast to what the osteopath says, either one of which may be correct, and at its highest, if it raises concerns, then the investigating committee will refer the matter to a final hearing where the matter can be adequately ventilated. But they don't do that for every concern that they receive, and you can see that from the figures in the slide. They only do that if the real prospect test is made out. And that's set out there very clearly, the sort of decision-making flowchart that they proceed under. And if there isn't a real prospect, that a professional conduct committee would make findings both on the facts and on whether it amounts to unacceptable professional conduct, then the case may be closed. And it may be closed with advice or without advice. The advice isn't a sanction. It's advice in relation to the concerns raised, and it's to enable the osteopath to reflect on those concerns, to engage with the osteopathic practice standards, and to ensure that those concerns aren't repeated in the future. So it's all about, it's a part of that sort of rehabilitative approach. And even if there is a real prospect, on the final analysis, the investigating committee are going to say, is it in the public's interest? And if the osteopath has reflected and remediated and there's been no repetition, then they may decide to close the case. It's only in those very small proportion that are referred to a hearing.